every family seems to want to decorate it.
It's a menorah tree, so like obviously you have a Christmas tree or menorah, but this way.
Menorah Tree is basically an alternative to a typical Hanukkah bush. So for Jewish interfaith families who want something big, festive, and fun for the holidays, but are looking for something with a more traditional Jewish design, my brother and I invented the Menorah Tree. And it basically is for my own family. My wife was brought up with, had a Christmas tree. We're raising our family a conservative Jewish home, and we wanted something fun, but we wanted something that was more, had a more iconic Jewish design to it.
These guys pop. What are you doing today?
There's the old adage, you get 50 Jewish people in a room, you get 60 opinions. And so clearly, this is right for some people, it's not right for other people. We understand that. The reality is that according to the latest Pew report from last year, 30% of Jewish families, 70% of interfaith families already have a Hanukkah bush. And so for us, this was a nice, vibrant alternative to that.
It's all good. It's all good down here.
Oh, the World Daily News reports.
The Maccabee on the mantle is the story of Hanukkah. You're welcome. That's right. There's my little buddy right there, the Maccabee. He could be your Maccabee. Name him anything you want. And read the book. It'll teach you the story of Hanukkah.
Sugar, what are you looking for? Just plain as it was.
It was the culmination of many things. Me always having wanted a Christmas tree, going to a holiday pageant that Hanukkah was not represented at all. Those kind of things all factored in. But I think Elf on the Shelf is adorable and precious and wonderful. There was no way to make it work for my family. Santa doesn't come to us. So I had to look at my son, who was 5, and my daughter, who was 3, and say, no matter how good you are, no matter how well you behave, you don't have Santa coming.
Don't worry, the ambient noise will not pick up.
It is actually the story of Hanukkah. It educates about what happened, about King Antiochus telling the Jews they were not allowed to worship as they chose, how they fought for their rights to worship as they chose, and then it segues into modern times, and we threw a little Yiddish in and just peppered it with some of the fun Hanukkah customs, the latkes, the dreidel.
It's Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah, and this Maccabee has come to spend Hanukkah with you. So let's find out where he's from.
Contracted it, so.
What is that?
It's a strep infection. It's in church.
This is a Star of David. In the kit, it comes with these 2 menorahs to put on. They don't have to be put there. Obviously, your creative license is allowed, and you can put it anywhere. And we have a little mezuzah, which is also something that is exclusive. All these little sugar pieces are exclusive to Manischewitz. It's taking something and having a Jewish twist to it. We're not trying to borrow anything from Christmas. It's just a fun activity for families to do. I made this with my sister the other night, and we had a great time doing it. The base over here, which is the base of the house, the foundation, and this cookie, the whole thing is edible.
We've seen Hanukkah become obviously much more significant a holiday for American Jews than it is in other parts of the world. Hanukkah, according to Judaism, is really only a very minor festival. There is really a lot of grousing among Jews that this is only because of Christmas. Hanukkah is not supposed to be so important. It's very much like the complaints we hear from Christians that it's difficult to keep Christ in Christmas with all the consumerism.